day. Into the pits then.
入ってなかったですね。はい。でも大健闘しておりますね。
Porsches. The number 11 car, the Hankook Endless Porsche. Number 14, that is. That's Mitsuhiro Kinoshita. Now this is an interesting moment because that announces the entry of Hankook, the Korean tyre company, into the series. We've got 6 tyre companies now. Bridgestone is supplying most of the front runners, Dunlop, Yokohama. Then we've got Kumho tyres, and we have also got Michelin and Hankook now come in and join the fray. So an impressive 6 tyre manufacturers here in the Super GT series for 2006. Still looking at the battle up front. This is as close as it's been all afternoon. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 just coming under the bridge there into the picture, and then right behind that green Takata dome there, the yellow hat. Tonika Z, Naoki Yokozimo, Jean-Paul Lima d'Oliveira, who has come from Brazil. He was the 2005 Japanese Formula 3 champion, making his debut Super GT series here this afternoon. Beautiful sunshine, but that really does not show how cold it is. We even had snow here on Friday, and it's been bitterly cold wind. And Ralph Furman complaining during qualifying that the wind was really affecting their super aerodynamically sensitive NSX. Whether they're running into the wind or had it behind them, made a huge difference around this circuit the weekend. Enthusiastic crowd as ever. Crowd that's probably a little bit disappointed they're not going to get the Japanese Grand Prix next year. The Pacific Grand Prix is still Formula 1, and apart from the name, unlikely to make a huge difference here. It's the Takata car in the hands of Takashi Kogure. This is our race leaders going through the S's after the first corner. Climb up that hill through a long Dunlop curve, very steeply climbing. 12 corners in all here at Suzuka. It's confirmation of the running order. So the Zent number 1 car still in 5th. The number 3 yellow hat Tamika Nissan of d'Oliveira in 6th place at the moment, 16 seconds down, but it's too close to call up front. Just 0.7 of a second between the Lexus and the little red Honda. Honda, of course, profiting last year from dropping their twin turbo engines and going to normally aspirated V6s halfway through the season. That's when the wins really started coming, pole positions and wins, and Ralph Furman amongst the winners, and Ito finishing as vice champions at the end of a very hard-fought season. That 23 Zanavi Nismo car of Matsuda, Sugiya Matsuda, really pushing hard to try and keep up. And again, huge puff of smoke from that black second-place Lamborghini. Looking more and more serious each time as he shifts down for the 130R. Into the chicane then, the Casio Triangle as they call it. And look at that, Ralph Furman right up with the leading car now, right on the tail of that Lexus SC340. This has been a big move for Toyota. Toyota at the moment does not have the Lexus brand in Japan. That is specifically for America and Europe. Now they're trying to push to get Lexus in, and this is the way they hope to do it. Let's go out and try and win with the car called a Lexus, they say, and that's why they've replaced 4 of their 6 Supras with 4 Lexuses. So really on his tail, tucked underneath, and all the time that factory Nismo Z of Matsuda is closing in on them as they weave through back markers. Traffic, of course, as in any mixed GT racing where you have 2 lots of classes, faster and slower, it's always going to give you problems trying to get through the traffic. There's a lot of traffic here. 39 cars started this race, and at the moment we have 38 of them still running. Lights blazing as Wakisaka comes up. Goes past the GT300 leading Lamborghini. It's the car of Yasutaka Hinoi, showing Marco Apicella. Got a good lead now, 17 seconds over the second place Lamborghini in the class. Look at that, that's very, very tight as Matsuda on the outside of the Lamborghini, coming into Spoon. Up the hill then, fastest part of the circuit. Not quite as steep as it looks from the camera. Then absolutely flat into 130i. You just don't lift off for that, but then make sure you start braking before the bridge, because you've got that chicane coming up, and the chicane so tight. Andre Lotterer then looking on, seeing his car still in the lead. Right, German wondering, can they take that win today? He would just be so delighted, having made the move from Honda last year. He drove all season long. Sugio Matsuda won second place, that was in round 6. Motegi, but no win last year, so this would be a big moment for Andre Lotterer if he could take the win this opening round of the 2006 series. So a lot of races to go. We've got Okayama, second round, Fuji, 500 kilometers, the third round in May. June 25th we go to Sepang in Malaysia, July the 23rd to Sugo, and then August the 20th, the biggest change to the calendar. The Japanese GTs run as part of the Suzuka 1,000 kilometers, the Poker 1,000 kilometers, something they've not done before. September they're in Motegi, October they're in Autopolis, and it finishes at Fuji again, the second time at Fuji on November the 5th. So a long season ahead. As we said, Motors will be bringing you all those races. So Matsuda takes second place from Ito, running through that list. This is lap 42. Can Matsuda keep it there now? So we're going to go for a break. Here it comes. Here comes the pass as they go into the Casio Triangle. Absolutely clean. There's nothing Ito could do about it. The car was there. He could do nothing. Welcome back to Motors, welcome back to Suzuki as we go into the final part of the opening round of the Japanese Super GT Series. Great racing all afternoon here. We're now on lap 48 of 52, just 4 to go. And leading the race at the moment, Juichi Wakisaka in the open interface Tom's Lexus SC430, the car which replaced the Supra, and right behind him the number 23 Zanavi Nismo Z of Sugio Matsuda. Just before the break we saw Matsuda take second position away from Daisuke Ito in the Honda Arta NSX. He shares with Ralph Furman. These two cars now fighting for the lead. Lexus out front, Nissan second, Honda third, so all three manufacturers in GT 500 in first, second and third places at the moment. It looks like it could well stay that way. GT 300, the story at the moment is Lamborghini is still first and second with 4 laps to go. What an afternoon that will be the Santa Agata manufacturer if those cars could actually pull off their first ever win in GT racing. Not just in Japan, but in anywhere in the world. Apart, of course, from Stefan Rotell's Lamborghini Diablo series. That was some years ago, of course, and these are the Lamborghini Murcielago RGTs. Cars have just been relaunched at the Geneva Motor Show. New bodywork. These, of course, are the current versions. No doubt they'll take advantage of the new shape body when that is available. So there's our first and second cars. Here's the third place car. Ito flashing his way through because he's got the Takata Dome NSX of Takashi Koguru right on his tail. Right behind them, the number 1 defending champions, Yuji Tachikawa and Toru Takagi in the Z Tsurumo Lexus SC. C430. Underneath still has the Supra mechanicals, just a different body shape. 3 to go then. That gap coming down a little bit more between second and third now. Is that because Wakisaka's put on the pressure, or is it because Matsuda's falling back a little bit? They were much closer than this a lap ago. 23 factory Nissan